Do you freeze when an old friend asks what you've been doing lately? Don't worry, I know you want to master real-life socializing and speak completely naturally. So in this video, I will show you how to. Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm your teacher Sandy, and with over 12 years of experience, I'm here to help you stop translating in your head. Today, we're using the direct method to teach you the exact phrases you need for real-life socializing. We're going to learn how to naturally catch up with someone. Let's get started. Strategy number one is to ditch the basic greetings. When you haven't seen someone for a long time, please don't just ask basic questions. We typically use the present perfect tense to start this catch-up conversation. And what is that? It's simple. What have you been up to? A very casual and incredibly common question is, what have you been up to? This question means, since the last time we met until now, what were your activities? You will hear this everywhere. At native speech, this sounds very fast, so pay close attention to these videos. What have you been up to?
What have you been up to today?
Oh, today was the premiere of Ferdinand.
Okay, and what have you been up to today?
I've been doing press all day.
What have you been up to? I haven't seen you in a long time. What have you been up to?
What have you been up to?
When a man asks you, what have you been up to today? What have you done today?
Here we are.
What have you been up to?
Well, I've been...
Strategy number two is to train your default response. So how do we respond to this? You need to train your brain to automatically spit out the answers without thinking in Spanish first. To respond to this question, we use I've been plus a verb in ing. Something like I've been working, or I've been studying, I've been learning a lot about video editing. We use this present perfect continuous form to show that the action started in the past and has been continuing for some time. It is much more natural than trying to build a basic past tense sentence. And if you want to sound even more like a native speaker, you could actually just drop the I've been part entirely. Just say, working a lot, taking care of my kids, harder. Strategy number three, passing the conversation back. After you give your quick response, here is your very first opportunity to pass the conversation back to the other person. You can simply finish your thought with, how about you? This forces you to practice continuous listening and keeps the conversation flowing. Strategy number four, what have you been up to? What have you been up to is great, but it's not the only question native speakers use. You need to be ready to understand and answer a few different variations without translating. Question number one, how have you been? How have you been? This asks about your general condition from the last time we met until now. Instead of just saying good, try using an adjective with our I've been partner. You can say I've been busy, or to sound incredibly native, you could say I've been swamped. Swamped means you are completely overwhelmed with work. You have a lot of work. You could also ask, how has work been going? How has work been going? And this is another specific question. How has school been going? How has work been going? Notice that we don't use this for people, only for activities. And to answer, change the subject to it. You could say, it's been crazy, it's been weird, or it's been amazing. Have you been in a verb in ing lately? Finally, native speakers love to ask yes and no questions about your habits, like, have you been working out lately? Or have you been traveling lately? If your answer is yes, don't just say yes. Use natural frequency phrases. Tell them yes all the time. Here and there, now and then. If you haven't, simply say, no, I haven't been working out much lately. Like me, I haven't been working out much lately. Strategy number five, your direct method practice drills, okay? Now, this is for conversation, okay? This is for practice. Taking notes is nice, but to truly master the direct method, you need to train your brain to do this automatically. Here are 3 drills I want you to practice as soon as this video is over. Drill number 1, speed shadowing. Remember, native speakers compress their words. They link the sounds. What have you been up to becomes very fast. It sounds like, what you been up to? What you been up to? I want you to shadow that sound. Repeat it out loud right now. What you been up to? What you been up to? What you been up to? Do it 5 times to help you really master these sounds in English. Drill number 2 is the ping pong drill. In a real conversation, you can't just give an answer and stare at the other person. You have to pass the ball back. Walk around your house and practice answering out loud and immediately adding how about you. Say with me, I've been swamped. How about you? I've been studying a lot. How about you? I've been exercising more lately. How about you? I've been on a diet. How about you? So this is what you are going to do. And drill number 3 is my favorite. AI roleplay. Open the voice feature on ChatGPT or Gemini and give it this exact prompt. Add as an old friend I haven't seen in a year. We just bumped into each other. Ask me what I have been up to and wait for me to answer using the present perfect continuous tense. Keep the conversation going. Talk to the AI. It will force you to generate spontaneous answers without using a dictionary. And now that you know exactly how to catch up with your friends, talk to ChatGPT, talk to Gemini, practice this conversation using the expressions that I just told you. And after you practice a couple of times, then come back to this comment section and type how your conversation went. Share it with a friend, comment down below, and remember, English is easy.